Hey everybody, it's WillBits! We're playing Hogwarts Mystery Year 4, Chapter 13, The Centaur's Arrow. Broom and beautification in hand, you're finally ready to return to the Forbidden Forest and get rid of the Red Cap. If you succeed, you'll face your biggest threat yet. A second, slightly larger Red Cap. Snape, did you actually give me my broom back? And we can't actually do this chapter yet, because I'm just getting the please be patient screen. I'll be back when the next chapter is up. Alright, while I've been waiting, I've just been doing all the dueling that I can. And flipindoing my way to dueling victory. Ka-cha-cha! Ha-cha-cha-cha! Hit the sack, Jack. That was win number 20. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that energy, even though it overfills me a little bit. The event has ended. They just kicked me out the instant there was still 12 hours left in that. I guess I don't get to overplay it. That's interesting. That happened. Look at this thing. Look at this ridiculous outfit. You get a different crest depending on what your house is, and obviously a different color. As Hufflepuff, I get this nice yellow number. We're gonna wear this around for at least this chapter. It's there's a huge badger like on the side. I think you do get like a snake or a Ravenclaw or whatever else. We're wearing it. Let's get the actual, because yeah, the chapter, it came out while I was doing this other stuff. So let's go talk to Charlie. We also have a side quest with Rita Skeeter. Ooh. Actually, maybe we get that first. Yes. Let's talk to Rita first. What are you even doing in here?
What took you so long, Mr. Bits?
I had to put on all this leather gear and...
Don't bother, if it was important I would already know. I haven't seen you since Marula Snide won my wizarding competition.
Thanks for putting her on the front page of the Daily Prophet and making her even more intolerable.
I don't know why I should be proud. I sold more papers writing about Nocturne Alley's litter epidemic. But let's not waste our time talking about that obnoxious little witch. How have you been? Is your brother still missing? More importantly, did you miss me?
What are you doing here, Rita?
As I mentioned during my last visit, I'm writing a book about Hogwarts. I've returned to uncover the last of its dark, juicy secrets.
I told you everything I know last time you were here.
Yes, I remember being terribly disappointed by your lack of insight. Thankfully, I won't be depending on your knowledge this time around, just your awkward, unwanted companionship.
I don't understand.
Dumbledore gave me permission to conduct multiple interviews here at Hogwarts, as long as I am constantly accompanied by you.
Why me?
I have long since abandoned any hope of understanding that man's baffling thought process. Why would Dumbledore want you to follow me everywhere?
While he probably does trust me, I'm gonna say, jokingly, it's to punish me. It's a punishment. I've broken so many rules, he probably wants me to follow you everywhere as a form of punishment.
Ha! Following me is a gift. One I give myself every morning. In any case, you're the perfect companion considering the subject of my book.
What's it about?
Hogwarts becoming a breeding ground for curses, dark creatures, and unstable wizards such as yourself. I'll share a first-hand account of its most dangerous elements with my rabid readers. When they read the extent of this institution's degeneration, they'll demand that the headmaster step down. If Dumbledore refuses, the only remaining option will be to close this school indefinitely. Congratulations, Mr. Bits. You're about to witness history. The beginning of the end of Hogwarts.
Ah! Hagrid! Oh, come see me at my hut anytime, Will. Like right now. Okay. Welcome to my hut, Rita Skeeter. Good to see you as always, Will. Nice of you to bring her in. Sure is great. Hi, Hagrid.
What is that stench? Oh, it's everything.
You'll have to be more specific. The burnt stench or the moldy stench?
The putrid stench.
There's a family of 10-inch flopworms living under my hut, and in the walls, and probably some of the furniture. I feed them fresh lettuce from the garden. Fresh lettuce.
Well, everything in my being is telling me to flee this place. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
For the Daily Prophet?
For a book I'm writing.
Oh, is it about Professor Dumbledore? That's a book I'd read.
I may ask you about Dumbledore, but I'm more interested in your compulsion for collecting dangerous creatures.
Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
If you'd like to remain employed at this institution, I'd suggest you start talking.
Hagrid, you don't have to tell her anything. She has zero authority over you or anything else here. But okay. An hour of chats. I could get used to this outfit, by the way. I don't know what it is. It feels like I'm on a wizard sports team or some kind of like I'm going into wizarding battle. And with Rita here, I might be about to be.
I can't imagine many parents would be comfortable knowing someone of your stature who is near their children. They'll be even more distraught when they hear about the dangerous creatures you've brought to Hogwarts.
But they aren't dangerous at all. Oh, please don't tell anyone that they're dangerous or that I brought them here. You can't let her write about my creatures, Will. Please tell me you can do something.
How could Mr. Bits possibly stop me?
Reasoning, distracting, maybe those things. What if we try to threaten her? What kind of threats do we have here? Hagrid's my friend. If you get him in trouble, I'll ruin your life. Whoa. Whoa.
How?
I'll dig up every bit of dirt I can find on you. Then I'll lie to make it sound 10 times as bad. Then I'll use my brother's name to sell the story to your own paper.
I'm impressed, Mr. Bits. You just might have a future in journalism. You and your collection of bloodthirsty beasts are safe for today, Mr. Hagrid.
Hey, well, thank you, Will. You saved me and my pets.
One last thing, Mr. Hagrid.
What is it?
Tell your friend Aragog that his secret won't be safe for long.
How did you know about that?
It's my job to know things, and I'm quite good at my job.
She says that a lot.
Let's go, Will. It's time to move our investigations to another part of the castle. Preferably one that doesn't stink of rotten lettuce.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. We can't see Torvus yet. I mean, we could, but let's go talk to Charlie. Let's get that going first, before we go see Torvus in the forest. Because technically he's still very mad at me at this point. So...
Sorry, WillBits. I've been meaning to keep watch on Rakepick, but something is odd with the house elves.
Yeah? You're just as bad as that Rakepick woman. And everyone else. Everyone's bad to me. Hey, when you come into the hut again, Will? I just came from the hut. I'll make my famous treacle toffee. You could just scant moments. Fine. Hey, Will. Did you get the beautification potion to repel the red cap? I did. Thankfully, Snape repaired my broom, which we did not get to see, and gave that back too. Are you ready to fly? Not yet. We don't know for certain that the potion will work on the red cap. Even if it does, we aren't sure the buried arrowhead is in its hole. And even if we find it, we don't know how to find Torvus or how to convince him to show us the vault. You forgot to mention that whatever's guarding the vault will probably kill us. So, if that wizard who attacked me doesn't kill me first, don't worry, we'll work it out. Yep. Over the course of the next hour. Alright, talking in a ridiculous outfit. Do. What are we gonna do, Charlie? How are we gonna defeat all of the things? Well, I guess we can't. Time to give up. I agree. Wait, surely we'll have a better idea than nothing.
Do you feel better about our plan?
Well, except for dealing with whatever is guarding the forest vault, we can't prepare for the unknown.
Well, we know enough to fly back into the forest and use the beautification potion on that red cap. Who do you want to bring with us?
Time for choices. Oh, let's see. I'm really tempted to bring Barnaby, because I really like Barnaby. These are all pretty easy amounts to get for this particular thing. But because beauty is the problem, I kind of think Penny is a good idea to bring here. So... no, let's bring Barnaby. The pretty boy. Let's bring Barnaby. He's tough, and I think he's really anxious to fight something from the Forbidden Forest. Oh, that veer off!
That's just because he hasn't seen this red cap yet. Just let me know when you're ready to fly, Will.
Alright, tell me your plan. Meet me at the 3 broomsticks, Will. Can't wait to hear about your latest centaur battle. So selfishly, I only chose that because I'm already maxed out with both Rowan and Penny. So talking to them right now gets me nothing. And due to my min-maxy nature, I can still gain some points with Barnaby. So, good to get points into these people. He's actually almost friendship level 5, which is pretty good. These guys are generally going pretty well, trying to keep everybody in range so that I can have them if I need them. Oh, and speaking of ridiculous outfits, this has actually been going on for a little bit. I spent the weekend working on points for it. Shoot for the stars! Look at this crazy animated outfit that's going on over here. It's got crazy blue hair. We've got a necklace. I've actually already earned the necklace, so we can check that out right now. I'm going to be trying to get this and actually wearing it around a little bit. This may not go well with my current outfit. No, you won't be able to see it at all. Let's temporarily put on Penny's crazy belt, just so that I can check out this necklace. Fabulous. You guys will just know that I have that on under my... Oh, you can kind of see like a little bit of it clipping through there. So that's weird. That's fine. So that'll be going on in the background. We're gonna go visit Torvus in the forest, even though I still don't think that makes sense. Just to bounce between our plots. Try to wrap them all up together. Oh yes, and we're here with Rita Skeeter.
You shouldn't be here.
I appreciate your concern, Mr.
Torvus.
An interesting name. Do your kind use family names, or are you all named after random plants and constellations?
Why are you walking with this human, Will?
I don't have a choice. At least it doesn't seem that way. I think Dumbledore wants me to keep an eye on her. Also, I'm glad we're friends now. Besides, it's hard not to get swept up in Rita's...
Majesty?
I was gonna say a word I'm not supposed to say, so sure, let's call it Majesty. Yeah.
Rita, is it? What do you want?
I want to know what you did with Jacob Bits.
What I did with him, I helped him. I trusted him. I let him ruin my life.
A more likely story is that you corrupted him before doing away with him in a fit of animalistic rage.
Really? Animalistic, this is animalist, is right. Even humans aren't ignorant enough to believe that.
My readers are unbelievably ignorant. I mean intelligent. Imagine what will happen if I tell them that a rogue centaur has been luring students into the Forbidden Forest.
They will continue to be racist against centaurs? Oh no.
They'd call for the head of every centaur in your herd, not to mention Dumbledore's for allowing it to happen. I'll tell them you're lying. Your family's name isn't exactly associated with trustworthiness and rational thinking, Mr. Bits. I could be persuaded to keep that theory to myself if Torvus agrees to tell me everything about his herd.
An hour of centaur chat seems okay.
Okay, so centaurs are like horses, but also people. We have 2 arms and 4 legs and a pretty tail.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Oh, tell me more.
That's it. That's all I know about centaurs.
I'd like to speak to a female centaur.
There aren't any. So our reproductive cycle is very confusing. Hold on, let me draw a chart.
I could have found most of that information in the bargain bin at Flourish and Blots.
I wish you would have. There's no reason we had to sneak into the Forbidden Forest just to interrogate Torvus.
Why do I get the feeling that you like this centaur more than me, Mr. Bits?
Because I do. I'm not being subtle, am I?
I wouldn't if you like him more than you like your brother.
What are you talking about?
I knew how to write a story that could ruin this centaur's life. I also know a juicy secret about your missing brother. Would you trade the centaur's safety for a secret about your brother?
No, I will learn it in other ways, and I don't trust you to even tell me a true secret. Rita, I wouldn't let you write lies about my friend just to learn a secret about my brother.
An interesting decision.
It's an easy decision, considering the fact that I don't believe anything you say in the first place.
I could have told you what your brother was doing just before he was expelled. But I suppose you'd rather have a friend who's half horse.
I'd rather have a friend who's half horse than a friend who's entirely horse butt. Yeah, that's a metaphor, not literal. He's literally half horse. I'm sorry about all this, Torvus, and I'm sorry about using horse as an insult right in front of you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for other humans, Will. If you do, you'll never have time for anything but apologizing.
Let's leave Mr. Torvus to his moping, Mr. Bits. If he refuses to tell me how this kind is contributing to the fall of Hogwarts, I'll find the answers elsewhere. He doesn't attend Hogwarts. How would he be contributing?
Alright, well, enough of that. And as much as I do want to visit Kettleburn, we're gonna go tell Barnaby about our plan and get the main story going a little bit more. Recruit Barnaby so that we can get the proper stuff going.
You let me know if that right pickle never gives you trouble, Will?
Sometimes it seems as though the world is playing pranks on us, young Hugglepuff. That's why I play pranks right back. Take that, concept of life.
Thanks for meeting me, Barnaby. Anytime, Will. Have you fought more forest creatures? That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Will you help us in the Forbidden Forest? Do you have a plan? For everything except whatever might be guarding the cursed vault. That's better than most of my plans, but still not very good. Let me explain. I think you'll see that everything will be fine as long as we have your help. We need a tough guy to just throw at the monster and either beat it up or die while we escape. Okay, wait, I need to phrase that better. I always wanted to have you, Will, but this sounds too dangerous. Why do you want me to go? Well, you're tough. You're not a metamorph magus. That would be the reason for bringing Tonks. How will we get into the forest? We'll use the brooms. We'll carefully use the brooms. Ride a centaur. That's a way better way to go, except the teachers would see us. And also, Torvus probably would not like it. Only I understand some of it, but I'm not sure about the how plan. How we stop the red cap? We'll punch its face. We have a beautification potion. It hates beautiful people, which is also why we're bringing your chiseled jaw, Barnaby.
That makes sense, Bo. I'm still pretty confused.
Let's keep talking. I'll answer all your questions.
How do we find the centaur?
I will cast Vermilius or Revelio. I feel like Mamavia doesn't help us find it. Okay, that was wrong. Vermilius, to get it to come, I guess he comes to the red sparks. That's fine. We're doing great. We got so much margin of error still. You really think it'll work? As long as we stick to the plan. Come on. Come on. Thanks for explaining your plan, Will. I'm happy to help. Beautiful. Beauty. That's a lot of points. I'll take that and the energy, thanks very much. So, we'll fly into the first. Use the beautification potion on the red cap. Therefore, will find the buried arrowhead, and you'll cast Familius to find the centaur. Then he'll hopefully take us to the case vault, and well, hopefully whatever's guarding the vault doesn't kill us. What could go wrong? We are at the part where we could all die. I've died before, I think. 3 hours, and we can get rid of that red cap. And while we wait for that, we'll go visit Kettleburn. Get this side plot going. We got the side plot, we got all of the lessons to learn. There's a lot going on in this chapter.
What is that Skeeter who've been doing here? I don't like the article she wrote about me, not at all.
What? I should ask Rita Skeeter if she's heard any reports of dragon sightings. I hope Rita Skeeter doesn't write about my family's connection to you-know-who, which I should have just said out loud in front of her. Oh well.
I would like to ask you a few questions, Professor Kettleburn.
About salamanders, measles, mad people.
About your numerous rule violations and record-setting periods of probation. I believe you're unfit for this position and a danger to anyone who comes close to this castle.
Oh, if that's the case, your questions will have to wait until after class. Let's not mention the bloodthirsty chimera I accidentally let loose onto the school, Mr. Bits. Loudly wink. Somehow. I think she can hear you, sir. Good eye! 10 points to Hufflepuff, thank you. Right.
This story is going to write itself.
To the point where it's not interesting and you won't want to do it? Alright, 3 hours of talking to Kettleburn. Alright. Just a little time with the Kettleburn. I've made mistakes, there's no doubt about that, but I'd never do anything to put my students in danger.
You regularly bring children face to face with creatures that could kill them in the blink of an eye.
And I teach them how to understand and respect those creatures so that no one gets hurt. Generally speaking.
The headmaster has forgiven your transgressions an unprecedented number of times, Professor Kettleburn. I can't help but wonder if you have something on Dumbledore.
Professor Dumbledore sees the best in everyone. He has many strengths, and that may be his greatest.
I'd call it weakness.
If you were a magical creature, which one would you be?
What sort of ridiculous question is that?
The sort that says a lot about someone. I'm sure Mr. Bits will play along. If you were a magical creature, which one would you be? As a Hufflepuff, I would probably be a Puffskein. Out of those options. Suppose a Puffskein. Because I'd love to just spend my life worrying about nothing but being cuddled. Oh, I have a Puffskein in my pocket right now. I'm trying not to vomit right now.
Thank you, Professor Kettleburn. You and your class have been as nonsensical and dangerous as I expected. Expect to see yourself in my upcoming book.
Let me know if you need a photo. I'll be sure to wear my finest eye patch. This one's just a bandage, you know. Alright. Yes, we are going to visit the restricted section. We're gonna go right over there. We'll just follow that up while the other thing's cooking. Oh, the restricted section, not just the library.
I don't understand why the headmaster would give either of you access to the restricted section. As a matter of fact, I don't understand why he gives anyone access to the restricted section. It's restricted. I shouldn't even be back here. If it were up to me, I would never give anyone access to the library at all. Well then. Thank you, Madam Pitts. I believe Mr. Pitts and I can take things from here. Don't touch anything. Don't read anything. Don't smell anything. How am I supposed to investigate this room without touching anything? Don't touch anything! Don't touch it!
This is brilliant. Flying books. Spending an hour. Not reading books. Looking at the books from a distance. Alright, don't even know what she wanted in here, and why Dumbledore gave us access to it. But
These books only support my theory that Dumbledore has made Hogwarts a repository for dangerous dark magic.
If we don't understand dark magic, we can't be prepared to defend ourselves against it.
Hard work prepares you for everything, Mr. Bits. A Hufflepuff like yourself knows that. I'm supposed to interview Dumbledore last, but I think I'll be able to obtain more information from another source. You will need to interview him in my absence.
Why do I feel like you're tricking me?
It's best to assume that everyone you meet is always trying to take advantage of you. I certainly am. Now go make Professor Dumbledore spill Hogwarts' darkest secrets.
Okay.
Meet me in the Clock Tower courtyard. I'm excited to hear what you've learned from Rita Skeeter.
I do want to just finish off this side quest. So, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just finish her off.
Well, how did you like spending quality time with Rita Skeeter?
I did not enjoy it. It was not quality time. It was bad time. Honestly, I don't understand why you would ever want me following her anywhere.
The greatest lessons are oftentimes learned from those who have no business teaching. I suppose it's my turn to be interrogated.
Rita wants me to ask you about Hogwarts being too dangerous, but I don't even agree with her. I think it's the right amount of dangerous. Just enough to stress me out and make me learn.
You should take advantage of every opportunity you are given, Will. This is your opportunity to ask me anything.
Do you trust Rakepick? Nah. What are you searching for? And our courage answer, what's in the final vault? He's gonna be dodgy. He's not gonna give us an answer. But I'm gonna ask it anyway. Each cursed vault contains clues to the next. What's in the final vault?
I don't know for certain, but I can say with certainty that it took a terrible amount of work to construct the vaults. Not to mention that magic involved is incredibly dangerous and complex. Whatever the vaults were built to hold must be even more dangerous and complex, and far more terrible. Now that is finished, let's discuss Rita Skeeter.
You want to gossip about Rita?
It seems poetic, doesn't it? Besides, I'm sure you have some very entertaining anecdotes.
Alright, okay. 3 hours of gossiping about the gossip rag lady. Let's do it. Oh, Dumbledore. Why don't you ever tell me what you're up to before we start doing all of this? I would feel bad talking about Rita if she wasn't always talking about everyone else.
Yes, well, she's eavesdropping, so it only seems fair.
What do you mean?
You make a magnificent beetle, but you may as well reveal yourself, Rita.
What? She was here the whole time? Wizards!
Rita has mastered a complex branch of transfiguration that allows her to turn into an insect at will.
How did you know?
Also, it's funny because she was turning into an insect at me.
It's my job to know things, and I am quite good at my job. Jab, jab, jab.
He said the thing you always say. I needed something juicy for the final chapter of my book. I assumed you two would be more willing to share your secrets without me present. I suppose you'll report me.
For what?
All those with Rita's ability are required to register with the Ministry of Magic at the Animagus Registry. Of course, those would make it much more difficult for Rita to spy on people without being caught. As if
you two have never broken the rules.
I'm sure Will and I could be persuaded to keep your secret safe if you agreed to return the favor.
Should we keep Rita's secret, Will? Fine, yes, because I get the feeling that even if I do try to expose her, that I'm gonna get but thou musted into keeping it. So yes, let's be good. We should keep her secret, as long as she doesn't write about our friends or spread lies about Hogwarts.
A wise decision, Will. You have grown tremendously since entering Hogwarts. 30 points to Hufflepuff.
Oh, well that's also very good, thank you.
I believe it is well past time for you to leave Hogwarts, Rita. I would be more careful using your abilities. A perceptive person will likely learn your secret soon enough.
Helping others is its own.
Rita. Well, I'm glad that got mostly taken care of. And we can now progress with our primary plot. We're gonna get rid of the red cap. Well, I guess we leveled up. So we got full energy. Yeah, we can go right into it. I was like, wait, where did that come from? That wasn't a time skip. I got more energy in real time. All right, here we are, standing around in the red cap's hole. No big deal. Where do you think the red cap is? Probably beating someone to death. Probably murdering babies. Probably stealing valuable things. Wait, no, that's the Niffler. We're missing out. I could be seeing a red cap and watching someone get beat up. That centaur arrowhead has to be here somewhere. Let's search as fast as we can before it gets back. You too, Sickleworth. And actually do it this time, please. Lumos up the really dark cave. Seems about the same amount of lighting. But okay, 3 hours searching the red cap hole. There's a huge mirror in here. That's an interesting choice to have for something that supposedly hates beauty. Maybe it's constantly checking to make sure, am I ugly enough today? Better not be getting prettier. Some of my zits seem to be going away. Oh no, I better rub a bunch of grease on my face. This activity brought to you by grease. Your face doesn't make enough of it. According to the red caps. Nothing. The Niffler didn't even find anything. These bones are worthless. What should we do now? I guess we'll fight this red cap. Die, die, die. That's German for thee. Which can't be that bad. Protego! Give me a shield! Die, kill. Okay, kill's pretty bad. That's pretty aggressive. I'm getting some aggressive language here. And they say my vocabulary isn't good. Use the beautification potion, will become fabulous! What? Do we put it on him or do we drink? Oh no, we're gonna make him makeover. Oh, you look gorgeous, honey. That's what it looks like when it's beautiful. Well, I can sort of see it in his jawline. Yeah, nice, real rugged. No, I look so fabulous. My cheeks are so smooth. My lips pouty. I want to kiss myself in the mirror. He's disgusted by his slightly handsomer reflection. No. I can't let my mother see me like this. He ran away. Oh, I guess he's looking for a way to go back to being uglier. I sort of feel bad for him. Oh, I'm just kidding, he's pretty terrible. Also, I know how to make him uglier. Yeah, I just could beat him up. This is our last chance, Sickleworth. Please, find that missing arrowhead. Look. Is it in the bones? Is it in the obvious treasure chest? A place where you would store treasure? No. Where? Quit wearing skulls as helmets. That's not productive and is disrespectful to the dead. Ooh, that's pretty. A little translucent. He found the arrowhead. Great work, everyone. Now let's get out of here and find Torvus. Get the heck out of here. Alright, the last thing in this chapter is going to be turning in the arrowhead. But since I haven't done these classes yet, let's go broom surfing. Let's get some energy. Plenty of time to give that to Torvus. He's waited, what, 3-4 years, maybe more?
Welcome to flying class.
What's another 3 hours between definitely no longer friends?
Today you will learn to stand while balanced on the broom. This lesson will be a true test of your skills. Do not tell Madame Pomfrey that I have condoned this lesson. Let us begin.
Alright, surf's up. Seems like a pretty cool one. Okay, surfing on a broom, but all we really care about is the extra energy, which now can go up to 36. Heckin' yes. We can go return the arrowhead. Yeah. Let's get that going. Finally, maybe make friends with Torvus. Hope this makes up for the last 4 years of being exiled. I was hoping Torvus would already be here. Let me try casting Vermilius to let him know we're here. Vermilius! I don't hear anything. Now what? We could see a lot further if we were a little higher up. That's it, Charlie, you're brilliant! I am? What do you have in mind, Will? Wingardium Leviosa. We're just gonna do a little... Leviosa. Wait, Leviosa. Whoa, that's the most powerful Wingardium Leviosa I've ever seen! Thanks, I've been practicing it over and over with a struggling Gryffindor kid in Charms class. Can you see anything? Not yet. Wait, I see a centaur. Hopefully it's the right one. Torvus! Over here, we, have your arrowhead. Is he coming? I think so. He doesn't look too happy about it.
It's not a good idea to draw attention to yourself in the Forbidden Forest, Will.
Right, sorry. I'll get you down, Will. It's a good thing I'm not wearing anything finite incantatum. It's a good thing I'm not wearing anything ostentatious or really bright yellow, really high up that you could see from miles away. Hi, Torvus, how's it going? Sorry, Torvus, I just wanted to find you so we could return your arrowhead.
You found it?
Yeah, first let me fix it for you. Reparo! Just do a quick spiral. Oh yes, make the whole arrow. Okay, I was like, is the arrowhead broken? But no, just the arrow itself.
Thank you, Will. If I return this arrow to my herd, they may allow me to live with them in our camp again.
Will you take us to the cursed vault now?
Not now. We need Hagrid.
You know Hagrid?
Everyone knows Hagrid. Duh.
Fair enough, fair enough. Why do we need him?
I will have to let him explain. Bring Hagrid and do everything you can to prepare for the fight of your life. I'll be waiting to take you to the forest vault.
Oh. Oh. Yikes. Finish your lessons to begin the next chapter. Okay, last thing we need to do is head to learn how to take care of a Kneasel. And we will be all set for the chapter catching up. Always catching up. Looks like it's just an 8-hour task. Gonna click through as best we can. Today we will be learning about Kneasels, which won't attack you as long as you're not a suspicious person. So don't be suspicious and don't try to not be suspicious. They suspect that the most. Look at those amazing claws. They can tear your enemies apart. Fantastic. This reminds me of a time I encountered a Kneasel in Diagon Alley. Immediately told me limb from limb, literally. Feed your Kneasel, if you please'll. It's not really. I didn't mean to quite rhyme like that. They're really cute cat things. They seem to have kind of a wizard beard. Great. I want one of those as a pet. Not the normal cat. Give me a Kneasel. Or other similar fantastical creatures. And that gets me some crests and should finish out the chapter.
Make the hardest task look easy.
That'll finish that. See you guys next time. Bye for now.